Hello, I'm Jeremy Edwards. I'm part of the show production degree program here at Full Sail University. Today I'm going to be interviewing John Weaver, an aspiring monitor engineer. What do you see as the role of the visual arts in our mass-mediated world, and particularly in your profession?
Well, I'm an audio professional, so I don't see a lot of visual things in my in my world. But what I do see, iMag lighting, that kind of thing, projection mapping. I see that a lot. Grammys had that on Carrie Underwood's dress. It was pretty cool. That stuff I see all the time, and it's nice to see that being out there and using your imagination for that.
With new communications and media technologies, imagery is almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence on the industry? Please provide an example.
I think this is a positive influence in our society because in our industry, because then you're able to pick and choose kind of what you want, and you don't have to always think of somewhat of a new idea, but you could take bits and pieces of old ideas and put them together to make a new idea. You could always take an example would be like the Grammys. I mean, those are happening every year, but people take bits and pieces of old things to put them into new shows every year.
What popular images do you see that are frequently rechanneled throughout the entertainment industry?
Well, like I said, people take different images throughout different things and put them together. You always have that, the like I was talking about the Grammys this year with Justin Timberlake. He took that black and white filter. That's an imagery that we associate with the 1920s or something like that. Old imagery, but it was rekindled and reused for a show today and was used very well.
Are there particular images that this industry has popularized or has created?
Oh, of course, there's tons. First thing that comes to mind is the Rolling Stones, the mouth, and the tongue. I mean, you see that, you don't even have to see Rolling Stones, but the first thing you think of when you see a talking mouth or an open mouth with a tongue sticking out of it is the Rolling Stones. I mean, it's basically been immortalized into your brain that is the Rolling Stones. Same thing with like AC/DC and the lettering that's used, the font that's used. We see that and we know it's metal or AC/DC.
Who is one of your favorite visual artists? Or what is your favorite style of visual art?
I wouldn't say I have a favorite visual artist, but I do have a favorite visual style of art. I really am particular to the projection mapping. Like I said in question one, the projection mapping on Carrie Underwood's dress just blew my mind. I think that's awesome, and the things you can do with that. I've seen different things with Hot Wheels has done something over in Europe that on a wall that was really cool. In Disney, you've got on the castle, they've got the projection mapping there, and they do a whole bunch of different things before the fireworks show, and just that technology and that being so visual and our minds being stimulated by that is just awesome.
How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process?
Well, like I said earlier, you take from bits and pieces of different things, so trying to you're not trying to recreate something, but you're trying to take something and make it your own into something that is that is yours. But you don't have to, it's not plagiarism if you take everything. I don't think if you take just a bit and piece of something that somebody said. People take quotes all the time from people and give them credit, as long as you give the person credit that that you gave them. We look at the 16th chapel, and I'm sure people every day are influenced by that in some way or another. It's all about being influenced and being moved by what you see.